been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we been back. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we been back. It's been a minute, guys. What's going on? How's everybody doing?
Thought you was gonna go in.
Nah.
He don't rap no more. He retired, bro.
Hey.
I got you, man.
I didn't get invited to that retirement party.
We didn't have a retirement party. I'm retired too. They retired me. The time.
Come on.
Me. The money.
All right.
Me.
I mean, let me. Come on, man. What the fuck? How could I forget?
Because you're forgetful.
Yeah. I must be. I
might actually win this today. By the way, I'm reading
You
some shit
so?
here.
Okay.
You think you're gonna win?
I'm reading.
We haven't.
You're reading. I'm remembering.
Just so everyone, all right.
Remember.
Let me introduce the pod so we can talk about what we got to talk about today. Motherfuckers is talking mad shit in the beginning. Thankfully, we already past the beginning, so I can curse it up. What the fuck is going on, people? It's your boy Macky. OMO.
Imagine was a real rapper though.
You look like
What up,
Cheney.
man? What up, people? What's good, man? Crispin in the clip, you know what I'm saying?
That's for
Everybody in the
Crispin.
club getting
What's
shit.
going on? What's going on, people? It's your boy Macky OMO. I'm here with my good brothers. We got the Hokage, the Black Kage, Chris. We also got the razor sharp assassin with the clipper in Johnny B. And like I said in the beginning, my name is Macky OMO. Welcome to episode 87 of the Paradise podcast.
It's 87, bro.
Too long. It's only 87, crazy. Bro. We haven't been here for a little while, so
like
we're only at 87. All right,
like 2 months,
on, guys.
It's okay. We here. New episode.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
We back. All right. So today
we're talking about the white chair that
we're about to. Yeah, no, that was insane. Alabama.
The white chair. Oh man.
Shout out. I saw a TikTok where they was interviewing the white chair.
The white chair, bro. I saw
the white chair had the do-rag and black Air Forces. It was you Nick.
TikTok is just the white chair right now. All right, keep going.
Yeah. This is not the White Chair podcast.
No.
Oh man, that sounds weird.
Yeah, I know. So yes, today we are talking about who is the most pure evil.
Evil.
Yeah. Let me stop.
Every villain likes lemons. Evil or is lemons. Sorry, every villain is lemons. Excuse me. Evil. The most evil anime character of all time. That's what we're doing today.
Three contestants.
Three contestants
for that title total.
Totalia.
I don't even know how to say that word. Shit.
So who? I think we have
it
set up where I think each of us are going to be arguing in favor of one of these three characters. That's how we're going to go through it today, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so
that would be tough.
I mean, I'll try my best to get us through this conversation.
I appreciate it,
as we can.
I appreciate it.
But before we tell the audience, which character we're going to be defending, I kind of want to just let the audience know what exactly it is that we're looking at, right? We want to compare the evilness and the traits, the actions, the accomplishments of these particular antagonists, and through the proof that we present to each other, we'll be able to ultimately decide who is the baddest motherfucker out of all three, who is the most evil character of these three menaces. Because I think we've got three heavy hitters, three very powerful.
Really quickly, I just looked up the definition of evil.
Evil.
Profoundly immoral and wicked. That's the adjective, a noun. Profoundly immoral and wickedness. Profound immorality and wickedness, especially when regarded as a supernatural force. Oh, I like that one as a noun. So yeah, that's evil. That's what we're trying to determine today. Can we introduce who?
Yes, go ahead.
So
All
I
right.
You're
am,
gonna
and
be
I
fighting
know my
for.
background is purple. It's only because my favorite color is purple, but I am defending Doflamingo
Fuck
from
out of
One
with that
Punch.
bitch ass nigga, dog. The flamingo bitch, nigga.
Yeah,
I
okay.
got my nigga Susuke eyes and
Oh, Bleach. We
that
got
nigga,
One Piece.
that
We got
nigga,
Bleach, and I'm gonna be
some of them bald niggas.
representing Lord Frieza
Get this
from
lizard out of
Dragon
here,
Ball
kid.
Z.
I'm coming for all you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's not arguing. I hope you know making fun of how
Don't worry
my
about it.
person
Don't
looks
worry
is
about
not
it.
arguing.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry
don't know
about
if
it. Your
that's a
I
feather
want you to
guy
strategy
know
that
and
you
that.
got
lizard
there.
man.
Okay.
Don't worry about
Lizard,
feather guy and lizard man. Okay,
Okay.
we out here.
No
lizard
problem.
man.
No
We out
problem. I
here.
just wanted to make sure you knew that though.
Who's the youngest? The youngest starts.
Who's the youngest out of us, or the youngest
The
Out of
character?
us
youngest out of
three?
us. Yeah, who's the
It's you,
youngest?
Crispin.
Hey,
What is
I'm
happening?
the youngest. You're
You're
born
not
91.
31.
I am
You're not.
31. The fuck are you talking about?
When did you turn 31?
February 15th.
Oh, John's the youngest son.
Go ahead, Johnny.
It's one of y'all because I'm January. So I'm unless you before the 19th, you're not younger than me.
Damn, John.
Man. Sorry, I was born Memorial Day weekend over here. You know, I'm a summer baby, even though it's not really the summer.
We in the winter. We out
It's
here.
it's basically the summer. Listen, bro,
Niggas confused.
I'd much rather celebrate my birthday on Memorial Day weekend than January, February.
Hell no. You crazy. Go
The
ahead, keep going.
coldest months of the year. Fuck those 2 months.
I
We the
love
coldest niggas in the world.
I
That's
love
what you
it.
talking about, man.
Ooh. Come on.
You lukewarm right now. You lukewarm.
Laughing at that bozo. Anyway, John, please tell us why.
Why
Um,
Frieza?
yeah.
Frieza,
Why
Remember this?
Frieza.
Frieza?
Come on, man.
It's Lord Frieza. Okay,
Get outta here
Lord
with the Lord
Frieza is the Galactic Emperor.
Okay.
Okay,
Was.
so what
Stop
is
that nigga
okay? If we're going with current canon, he's alive again.
It's the
All
only
right.
nigga that made it to
They
shoot
brought
you,
him.
nigga.
They
He's
brought
a
him back
wait,
to
but
life.
he's a self-proclaimed.
You said was.
He's
I'm
a
saying he's,
self-proclaimed.
but he was the.
All right, let him
Galactic
argue. Let him,
Emperor. Okay,
let him
listen.
give his points. Go ahead.
Frieza is the Galactic Emperor. Okay,
Garbage.
so he basically would traverse the galaxy with his army, and they would capture civilizations, acquire planets, and they would sell planets to the highest bidder.
Bro, them niggas is garbage. Bro.
So
All right, keep going.
he wasn't stealing cars, he wasn't stealing countries or anything like your villain over there stealing countries and shit. He was stealing planets.
Sure.
Okay, he was stealing entire planets and he was selling them off to the highest bidder.
I want to stop.
Frieza.
I want to stop right there. Okay, audience. When we are talking about the most evil, we are not using power as a factor in who is
No.
No, because
It's
they're all
actions.
different.
It's
Like
actions.
they're all
yes,
different
because
universes.
What do they
you
do?
cannot compare Dragon Ball Z to any other
No,
universe
Frieza
in
would
the
fucking kill all these
in
niggas.
anime
I know about
history.
that.
Besides maybe like Sailor Moon, that's the only other one you could kind of compare it to. That's it. Those two are sitting at
We're
the
just
top.
talking about
So
straight
we're
actions.
just
What
talking
did
about
you
yes,
do?
actions,
he
what they have
was
done in their
all right.
life.
So we're looking at galactic genocide.
Okay.
Okay.
We gonna
Okay.
stop you
Okay.
there, John.
Right?
Gonna
We're
stop
looking
you
at
there, John.
galactic genocide.
Stop right there.
Galactic genocide.
Okay, cool. Lit.
I think he wants to argue for his guy off of
Lit.
your
I'm gonna argue for my dude. You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
to me, Isaac.
off of your
What happened?
off of your point, by the way.
Yeah. He obviously in your world, you do galaxy bullshit. This is what you guys do, the galaxy bullshit. But in my world, we do spiritual bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
Different
my man,
dimensions and shit.
exactly.
There's other world in Dragon
My man
Ball.
has a Sanpakto. If you don't know what a Sanpakto is a sword. You know what I'm saying? That this thing, whoever sees it, look at me. Whoever sees it is under his control. He can control what you see, baby. You know what I'm saying? So my man tricked the entire soul society to get away with his shit. You know what I'm saying? He was doing everything. This nigga planned his death, bro. He said, I'm dead. And he wasn't dead. He said, I'm dead. And he wasn't dead. And came back and said, took the glasses off, slick the hair back and said, "Y'all niggas all my bitches, bro." That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna keep it right there. Go ahead, Mac. Go ahead, Mac. What you do?
He did. But what good was he without the Hogyoku?
All I'm saying is you can't touch that, man.
What?
Unless you're Ichigo. Unless
You're the final get together.
All I'm saying is, if you're somebody else, even his subordinates, we're scared of my man.
So I have a point that's gonna kind of blow all of you guys out of the water.
Here we go.
Listen, right? Imagine you guys, right? You guys are actually no. You have to imagine this. You guys are fathers, so you're fathers, right?
Yeah.
Both
Here we go.
Yes or no?
Yes,
man.
go on.
We are fathers.
So you guys are fathers, right? And you were fortunate enough to be one of the richest people in the world. You have power beyond belief. And because of your moral compass and you've seen things in your adult life, you see that having this power doesn't really satisfy you. It doesn't really give you what you really need. So, and you want to teach your children that being better than others is not how you want to live your life. You have to love everyone and treat everyone the same. Now, you take your child out of let's say Beverly Hills.
Oh my God.
Or Pasadena. Is Pasadena nice? No, not Pasadena. What's that other place where everyone that all the people live in?
Hamptons? I don't know.
No. The other place in California. It starts with a P too, but I can't remember it right now. But let's say Beverly Hills. You're living in Beverly Hills, living a high life.
Next to Will Smith, right next to
Bel
next
Air.
Yeah, like right up in there, right up with like Spencer James from All American. Everyone, you living with them, right? And then you're like, damn, I don't like it here.
Let's go to Compton. Let's go to
Compton. Let's go to Compton. Let's move to Compton. Let's move to Compton.
I can't stand these hedges.
I can't. I hate it here. It's so beautiful that it's making. I'm driving down the freeway and I'm seeing homelessness. I can't cope with this. Let's move from Beverly Hills, family, and let's live in
LA with the
Shaw. Let's live on Crenshaw. Let's live there. Let's go there.
Said, I hear the birds chirping too much in the morning. I need gunshots.
Come on. Oh, we're living. We live in Fort Lee.
What does all of this
move from Fort Lee? Let's move from Fort Lee and live in Newark. Y'all living in Newark. You as a man, you feel like you're thriving. You feel like this is an opportunity for you to teach your son to interact with people who are less fortunate than you.
All you're telling me is that Doflamingo a bitch. Okay, keep going.
What happens?
What happened?
Your son
ousts you to the public.
Ousts you to the public and says you are a celestial dragon.
He's a racist. He's rich
racist motherfucker.
And your whole family gets hung up to dry.
Literally hung
up.
All that tells me is that he is a little kid throwing a tantrum.
What I'm saying to you is that family is one of the most important things. This motherfucker Doflamingo said, "Fuck my family. I want the cash. Fuck these niggas. I want the money, and I'm gonna sell them out and tell them, yo, my parents are actually the reason why you're living the way you're living."
He's still a bitch.
Not gonna say that that's not a pretty fucked up.
That is a
thing,
fucked up
right?
shit.
It's pretty. Yeah. It's pretty fucked.
Imagine again, like I said, imagine your child doing that to you. How would you feel?
It would be fucked up. But I'm gonna tell you something. Right quick. Before you go, John, I know you ready, John.
No, go.
But I'm gonna tell you something that my man's is not done. You know, Eisen, my dude, my man's, bro. You know, my man's Eisen. You know him. He manipulated the girl that was in love with him. His vice captain.
We're not gonna talk about manipulation.
Listen to me.
We're not gonna talk about manipulation.
Puppeteer. I want to hear this manipulation.
He manipulated the girl that was in love with him, his freaking vice captain, into believing that one of her freaking friends killed him. So she starts fighting with this man, right? And then her brother, the other captain nigga, the ice captain dude, came through and it's like, Momo, what are you doing, my nigga? What's going on? And Momo was not having it. So my man's just like, you know what, Momo, I'm gonna make believe that I'm dead. Write you a letter telling you if I die, blah 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 blah, some shit happened, and Momo going crazy, and all this shit happened. He killed. He supposedly killed himself, and then when you go to the freaking where the judge is at, the court, the Supreme Court right here. If you go to the Supreme Court and you just start shooting niggas in the Supreme Court, that's what my nigga did.
That's
what he did.
That is what he did.
He did that. And then he placed a genjutsu. I'm gonna just say genjutsu. It's not a genjutsu, but you know what I mean.
No, we know what you mean.
He
for sure.
placed that in there, making niggas believe that them dudes are alive. That them dudes were alive. Still sending like things to do it. Yo, go get Rukia at the Earth. Go get her up. We need her over here. She done fucked up. She didn't fuck up at all. They went together to get the Sokoku out of her. That nigga said, "Annie, are you okay? Give me that." You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Ichigo, we would have been long gone. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. My man is a crazy ass manipulator.
We got Master Manipulator, right? Well, over here. Okay, so we got Master Manipulator. Macky says that he's got the ultimate evil, sold out his family. Right?
And he's a master. He's a master manipulator too. Like you seen what he did. You seen what he did to a whole country. He basically took over a whole country without lifting a finger. All he did was just this. Well, he lifted his fingers.
He lifted all of them niggas.
He lifted all his fingers, but like you know what I mean. Like he wasn't really doing too much. Then after that, he made one of the
You mean he didn't have to break a sweat?
I just didn't have to do anything.
Basically. Then after that, then hold on. Then after that, he then took the country. He made a man into a toy, and then made that man take care of his daughter without his daughter knowing who he is. Well, if that ain't evil, I don't know what.
Kiros took care of his daughter on his own, but
he took care of his daughter, but like she didn't know.
She didn't know who the fuck he was.
She thought that nigga was just a toy.
Just a toy who cares too much about.
I'm going to ask you something. Tell me something about my Frieza, bro. I still don't think Macky winning right now, bro. Tell me something more about Frieza.
Frieza definitely loves Daddy King Cold, right?
He's a racist. So I could tell you that much.
He's definitely a racist. Frieza on
I think he's just super racist on the English dub. Because they don't even be saying monkey when he be saying monkey. That's insane.
No, he says he calls Saiyans monkeys, even in the Japanese dub. That's just the way that he always referred to. I mean, they transform into literal apes.
No, for sure. So but like, remember that time during Dragon Ball Super when I think he was about to. I forgot what happened, but
you don't say monkey. It was right before he was about to turn up by them. The fuck
it was right before he turned ultra
the gold
ultra instinct. And then they were like, Goku, you can do it. You got it. And then it got to Frieza. That Frieza was like, monkey.
Oh, John, you lost this argument. John, you lost this argument, kid.
How did I haven't even been able to speak. Y'all both of y'all interrupt the shit out of me. Go ahead. Shit.
You gonna see, nigga. Go ahead.
Telling you, bro. Doflamingo had his, take over the country scheme. He did it effortlessly, but Frieza ran an entire galactic empire without ever lifting a finger. Frieza never trained a day in his life until he freaking was forced to train in his mind while he was in hell after he died, and that's how the only way that he was able to get stronger, and then trained for real after they brought him back to life in Dragon Ball Super. But during where we meet Frieza never had to do anything. Whatever he said, his minions did for him. He supposedly had rounded up the strongest warriors he could find throughout the entire universe, and they were stronger than everyone. They were stronger than Vegeta until Vegeta got 4 Zenkai boosts in the Namek saga. They were stronger. They were stronger than Goku until Goku trained in like 10 times Earth's gravity on his way to Namek. These warriors were stronger than the Z fighters could have ever fathomed, could have ever imagined. Nobody was even touching Frieza. Goku couldn't have even beaten Frieza if it weren't for him turning Super Saiyan on a fluke. If it weren't for him being that angry that Krillin was dead, technically. This is not the first time.
Krillin was dust, nigga.
It's not the first time that Krillin was killed. Krillin was killed by one of King Piccolo's minions in the early Dragon Ball series. He was killed by Tambourine.
He was.
And they use the Earth Dragon balls to bring Krillin back to life. So the Earth Dragon can't bring Krillin back again. He's done. So their only chance were the Namekian Dragon, and nobody knew the fate of anything that was happening on Namek while Frieza was still alive.
No, this nigga died. The fat dude.
Who? Oh, Guru.
Yeah, it's over.
Guru.
It was over for the Dragon Ball.
The Dragon Balls turned to stone. Mm-hmm. But you know, so Krillin being officially dead at this point is enough to cause Goku to transform into Super Saiyan for the first time. But we saw how they threw everything at Frieza and couldn't scratch him. Well, they definitely scratched him, but they couldn't phase him. You know, they could have put a dent into he wasn't even at 100% max power. When he gets to 100% max power, he's incredibly buff, moves a little bit slower, but is still incredibly strong and can destroy a planet with a single finger, with a blast from his finger.
Again, we're not talking about power.
But that's intimidating. I'm talking about evilness, right? He has destroyed planets with a single blast from his finger.
I'm not saying that.
So those are things that he's done.
I'm just saying it. I'm not saying you can't mention it. I'm just saying, for disclaimer, when you guys go into the comments and comment about this shit, don't tell me, oh, it has to be Frieza because he's the strongest. We understand that. We're talking about actions.
The menace.
You talking about him having the ability. Yes, we understand that him having the ability to hold on, John. We understand that him having the ability to threaten to blow up a planet is enough for him to be evil. We get that part, but we don't give a fuck about the fact that he can blow up a planet. That's not what we're talking about. John, continue, please. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's Frieza's thing. Frieza's thing is that he blows up planets. He did it in Dragon Ball Super when he lost against that fight with Vegeta and Goku when he was losing power as Golden Frieza, and he blows the Earth up. Right, and then Whis had to rewind time so that everybody can get a second chance at keeping Frieza from cheap shotting everyone. He won by killing himself and everyone else in the process.
Do what you got to
W.
You know, but
and an L at the same time.
It's an L and a W. It's a tie. And then he even tries to sell out his own team in the Tournament of Power arc in Dragon Ball Super when he tries to work with Frost, his counterpart, on getting some of his teammates eliminated and shit like. And so he realizes that it's no use and he might as well just do his own thing anyway. But they alluded to him even conspiring against his own universe. He's always been Frieza first. Frieza has lost minions and given two shits. Doflamingo cares about his family, right? Like he cares about the Dofi family that he put together.
The Don Quixote familia.
You know, the familia, you know what I'm saying? Like he cares about the people in his crew. But Frieza never had that same compassion for any one of his minions, for anybody on his team. It didn't matter who it was. Frieza was in my opinion, the coldest.
You're gonna talk about niggas not giving a fuck, bro. Aizen don't kill all his niggas, bro. Aizen ain't give a fuck. For real. This nigga said, oh, you in my way? You got a morality, nigga? I say less, you dead, nigga. What are you talking about? What are you saying right now, bro? He really literally tricked everyone that was on his side just to get to what he wanted. But this man is crazy. Second of all, your man Frieza is a bitch, bro. I'm going to tell you why. This man said, I am going to join y'all in this Tournament of Power because I want to die. He joined his enemy, bro. He became a good guy.
He wanted his life. Goku promised to bring him back to life if they won.
He became a good guy. So that's it. Your evilness has gone down. You're still evil, but your evilness has gone down. You became a good guy, bro. Doflamingo is still a bad nigga right now. If you let that nigga go, it's over.
He's gonna.
If Aizen is alive, bro, we out here. I'm doing this whole shit once again. I'm starting all over from scratch. I'm doing it again.
Did you finish Bleach, like the manga? Did you?
No, I did not finish reading the manga. I'm watching the.
You're watching the 1,000-Year Blood War.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if you want me to spoil anything.
You can say the fuck you want. You can say whatever. I know he's still alive.
No,
Mac doesn't
I'm still
want it, so
watching it.
we will
Okay,
not
okay.
spoil the 1,000-year blood war for
I
anime
appreciate it.
watchers.
Yeah, I'm still watching.
Yes,
Fucking
I
Mac, bro.
did read the manga. That was actually the last manga I read through in its completion was Bleach. I haven't read through another manga like that. Bleach was fire. But I still believe that Frieza is the ultimate evil for just
Flamingo
the
killed his own
pure.
brother.
He did kill
He
his own
did.
brother.
He did. All I know is that Frieza's the only nigga that was turned into fucking sushi, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
And,
he
he
was
was getting
slicing
beat up,
dice.
and he was getting beat up in hell by
By the
fucking
other bitch niggas, bro.
no plush dolls.
They
by
were
a
just
song.
singing to him.
I mean, Doflamingo did become a fucking smash burger, bro. Just saying. Just saying. Luffy don't fuck that nigga up.
I mean, come on, bro. We're not talking about that.
Uh,
Each of them
hey.
fucking up.
Frieza was so bad that they had to put him down. All
Same
right,
thing.
Frieza's the only character.
Oh, they
out
had
of
to
the-
kill him.
What?
That they had to kill him.
That they had to kill him.
They had
No,
to
yeah,
kill
like-
Aizen too.
They had to get rid of Aizen too.
They had to get rid of
But
Aizen.
Aizen is locked up.
He locked up. He locked
He's
up.
locked up.
He would never get out.
He was too powerful. They had to seal him with
Yeah.
like a
That's
million
different.
of those fucking spells, and then like lock him up underground and shit. So, but he's still not dead, and Doflamingo's in jail.
He's the
Frieza-
same thing.
He's
He's not.
Doflamingo's in jail.
Wait, time out. First of all, he's not in jail. We're not about to say he's just in jail. The nigga has a devil fruit power, and he is thousands of leagues under the ocean in a sea prism stone prison. It's not sweet for him. Do not play him like that.
It's definitely not
I'm
sweet
not
for
saying,
him.
and it's not sweet for Aizen either.
For Aizen is definitely Aizen's
Aizen's
darkness.
bound
My
to the
man is
fucking chair.
dark.
Same thing with
somebody could
Doflamingo.
get in there, bro.
Doflamingo
Somebody could
is
get in there,
bound. Every single
Somebody
time
could
they
get in
show
there,
him,
bro.
whether it be anime or manga, he is like this. They're crucifying him on the floor. Pause. Because that looks crazy.
Listen, they put Frieza down twice, and if and
They killed this
and
nigga 100 times. Fucking Frieza just dies too much.
they put Frieza down. I mean, it's assumed that Goku kills Frieza, even though we learn later on in the Android saga that Frieza survived somehow the explosion of the planet, and then his father put him back together, and then they visited Earth so they could pay Goku a visit, and then Trunks
Barbecued my man.
gave him the old the old hibachi special,
Facts.
chopped him up.
And, all right, guys, yo, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. We are never gonna decide who's the most evil, but the comments are going to. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not.
We gotta come up with something. We have to.
All right,
we have to decide. I guess
this is what we're gonna do. Macky, rate the evilness from Aizen and Frieza. Give us a rating, 1 to 10.
I would say Aizen is probably an 8.892. We get down to the decimal mark.
Oh my
The OD. What would you do? So an 8. Okay, an 8.
It's an 8.8.
A 9. Okay.
So you're saying he's a 9?
He's an 8.8. That's what I am saying.
Okay, bro. We need to do math.
Frieza is like a. Frieza might be like a 9.7. I can't lie. Frieza might be.
All right, so I'm in that 9. Frieza's out of 10. Mac, John, rate our evils.
I definitely believe that Aizen is more devious.
Number. I need a number.
So I want to say Aizen is probably at a 9 for me, and Doflamingo's at an 8.
So 9 and 9. So I'm just at a 9. You are an 8 and you're at a 10. So I have to rate. So I'm gonna rate Frieza. Damn, fucking Frieza de la mierda. Yeah, Frieza's gonna be a fucking 10, that motherfucker.
Bro, like
It's
there's no other way. Frieza's the most evil, bro. But I still do think that
I'm gonna give you a 9, bro.
Yeah, that's fine. I still do think that what do you call it? Doflamingo is eviler than
more evil.
More evil.
More evil.
whatever.
More
He's
evil
worse
than Aizen.
than Aizen. I do think that. It's
He's
just
worse than
the only
Aizen.
reason why you like with Frieza is like
And that nigga's just
it's Frieza, bro. It's hard to
that nigga
argue
I
against
tried.
Dragon Ball Z.
Bro.
Like it's hard because
No,
it's
I mean it totally is like feasible though because like
I tried, bro. I
Doflamingo
swear to God, I did.
no way, bro. There's no way.
Doflamingo is
Especially when
incredibly
I know, but
menacing.
for sure.
Doflamingo is incredibly menacing. He
Just his
disregards all
lab
human life, women,
I
children,
don't give a fuck.
the civilizations, things that were in his
for sure.
interest. He has no
Bro, he
problem
was
sweeping
ready
under the
to
rug,
he was literally ready
To
to
kill everybody.
everybody in that
nuke the
bitch.
town and start
Everyone.
over and be like, all
With
right,
to
bet.
start over and without any care, without any like it didn't bother
Regret,
him to do
nothing.
that shit. Nothing, bro. He
And-
was ready.
I
and
mean,
his
I, and
smile,
Aizen,
Aizen literally created a whole fucking other world. The Waco
And-
Mundo niggas, bro.
and
He
Aizen,
was on some other shit.
Aizen is definitely on some other shit, and I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but Aizen's true goal is kind of disgusting.
Nasty.
Like he just wants like everything. You know what I'm saying? He's just one of those characters that's
Don't
just
want
like
it all.
I'm better than everything else that exists, so I should be in charge of it.
I
That's
think
basically
okay,
his whole
okay,
thing.
but
He's more of a
I don't
cocky
think
nigga.
that I don't think that
He's
like
incredibly like
I
egotistical.
don't think that's I don't think that's evil. I think that's more of a like
He commits
his
acts
actions,
of evil.
bro. His actions are evil.
His
no.
actions are evil.
I'm not saying his actions are not evil because the ends
You mean his
are gonna
goal
have
is
to
not?
justify the means. I don't think his goal is evil, like
It
pure
is.
evil.
It is if I tell
Because
you what it is, but I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
oh,
So I'd
okay.
rather just let you continue.
You said that you said without spoiling it. You said
without spoiling it.
he
He
wants
just
everything.
wants everything. Yeah,
And he
like
thinks that because he's better than everyone, he should fix the world. That's
well,
more
he
of like
should
a
he should
that's more of a
control it all.
maniacal thing. Again, like he's not really like for Doflamingo. What makes Doflamingo so evil is the fact that he is willing to be a part of the system that he actively is seeing destroying people, and he's playing a willing part in that. He's
Because
willing
he
to
wants to
he's willing
control
to-
it all too. He
he
wants
doesn't
to
want
be,
to control it
he
all.
wants
He
to be
wants to
above the celestial dragons because they deny
for sure, but he also wants to play his part in
to
the
achieve his
role
grander scheme.
I don't again yes, he wants to be everybody there wants to be above the celestial dragon. The celestial dragon sucks. What I mean is that like he is playing his role. If Luffy doesn't go and do what he's doing in Wano now and Doflamingo doesn't get caught, Doflamingo is not gonna go and try to fight fucking Kaido. There's no way. And if he does, he's getting washed. So that's my thing. His purpose is to play his role. That's why he's in jail. And not that he can't sneak out, because I'm sure if he attempted, he probably could because he's strong enough too. But he's playing his role and waiting his time. And I'm sure at some point they're going to break him out of jail. He's going to play a major role in the end of the
in the great pirate war that they've
for
been
sure. He has to. There's no way because every single time they talk about this war, they always shift to him. There's no way. Every single time in the manga, in the anime, oh, the great seeds of anytime they're not Luffy's not on the screen, Doflamingo is gonna show up and be bound and gagged. Pause.
Doflamingo with a gag, just
Bro.
that might be too kinky for my liking.
Yeah, nah. His shit went out, but it's all good. So yeah, I don't know. I just think that like those kind of acts are better suited for evil, you know. As far as like Frieza, no one's gonna be more evil than Frieza. I feel like we're at this point. Doflamingo's just fighting. Okay, bet. Doflamingo's just fighting for second place. Like he's just fighting for second place at this point. But I think he has a strong case. I think the gap is wider between Doflamingo and Aizen for sure.
My thing is like I just feel like
he was funding the.
Why can't you ever let me get my point?
Because I'm still talking. That's why.
No, you make the craziest
pauses
for like 2 minutes.
This is the last point,
and then
though.
Come back, nigga.
This is the last point.
Like, what the fuck?
He funded the capture. He funded the capture and drugging of.
And people in the comments tell I'd say I fucking do this shit. I don't do this shit. It's not me. It's him.
Nah.
Him. Whatever the fuck he at.
Nah. Like I said, he aided funded in capturing, kidnapping, and drugging little children. I'm done.
Mute yourself. Thank you.
Yes, I remembered Punk Hazard. Yes, I understand. And that is pretty diabolical, right? I agree. I agree. That's why I felt like these were good figures to compare when it came to just evil, despicable, diabolical ass shit that we see characters do in anime. I remember vividly Doflamingo kind of wanting to be superior to even the celestial dragons who denied him his status after his father had relieved themselves of their status back home.
I was about to do that right now.
So it's something where, like, I feel like all these characters have similar goals. I feel like Doflamingo wants to assert his superiority complex over the world. Aizen wants to assert his superiority complex over the Soul Society and the human world. And I feel like Frieza wants to assert his superiority complex over the entire galaxy and all living creatures in it. Like Frieza was just met with, like a grudge, like a civilization sized grudge that eventually he met his end at. But then like in Dragon Ball, everybody comes back to life. But I think like in stories like One Piece where nobody dies, or very few characters die,
because people have died. What are we talking about?
I know, like Ace didn't have to die. So
I disagree.
I mean, I know that the story needs it too, and Sabo wouldn't be the character he is without Ace.
Oh, we talked about that here, though. We did talk about that. We said that we felt that it would probably been more impactful if Garp would have died, but seeing what's going on in the manga right now, I don't think he should have died. He's going stupid. Word. But anyway.
I don't know. I just feel like they all have a superiority complex. They all do very devilish things to assert their power and dominance in their respective spaces. And I feel like each of them have a very menacing laugh and a very menacing presence, and a very evil demeanor to them when they talk, or their characteristics, their mannerisms. I like all three of those Japanese portrayals. I don't necessarily have experience with Doflamingo's English dub portrayal. I do know Aizen and Frieza's English dub as well as their Japanese dub portrayals. But yeah, Doflamingo, I don't know what the hell he sounds like in English. So I don't know if he's just as menacing in English as he is in Japanese.
No, Doflamingo in English is pretty menacing.
He's pretty dope. Okay. But yeah, so I guess we've kind of figured out amongst ourselves, who we think is the most evil of these figures. But I'm pretty sure that there are plenty of you guys listening or watching on YouTube that are going to have so many things to add to this conversation, things that we missed, or reasons why Frieza, Doflamingo, or Aizen is the most evil out of the three. So
hold on one second, John.
Why?
You hear that?
No.
I apologize.
It's okay. We definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. So please comment down below and keep this argument going for a little while, and let us know who you think is the most evil.
I'm dead with your ass, nigga. What are you talking? What are you doing, my guy? Downloads. My bad. I'm already working on this thumbnail shit.
All right. So while he's working on that, we can work on an evil outro for the audience.
Oh my god.
So
what's wrong with this guy?
So if you pawns on YouTube wanna stick around for the long haul and be a part of everything that we've got going on. Make sure that you subscribe to The Paradise TV so you can be updated on everything that we post. And you guys click the notification bell so you get a notification every time a podcast episode goes up or a top 10 list goes up. There's a lot of content that's coming out and you don't want to miss any of it. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for all that good stuff. Leave a comment on the video. Let us know what you think about who's the most evil anime villain of the three that we talked about today. Like this video, share it with friends and family who are interested in anime and video game topics like this. And don't forget to also follow us on all of our social media platforms. If we could switch right there, we go. We are everywhere on social media, and our social media handle is the same for all of these places. That's The Paradise TV, THEE Paradise TV, and you could join in on all the fun we got on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, and just be a part of the conversation over there. Follow us all individually if you'd like to do that too, and we're gonna see you guys on another episode of the Paradise Podcast. Yes, you may also listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. If you don't want to watch on YouTube, audio is available for you audio heads, you audiophiles out there. We definitely got you covered too. So thanks for hanging out all the way.
All of our names are there.
Yes.
Follow us.
So thanks for hanging out all the way to the end of this episode. If you made it all the way to the end of the episode, we love you. We appreciate you. You're the best.
That's a fact.
Why wouldn't we love you?
What are you talking about?
Got no other choice.
But you can't stay unless you are evil.
Oh my God.
Peace out, niggas.